A beautiful, natural-looking water garden will be a focal point in your home landscape for years to come. Seamlessly blending the pond into your yard is the goal, and using the right equipment is the key. Tetra offers several systems to filter the pond, create dynamic water movement through waterfalls and fountains, and enhance the beauty of the pond and its surroundings. Here are some considerations to keep in mind as you make your choices.
Every pond needs a pump to keep it clean, and you need to choose the right size pump for your water garden. Make sure the pump you choose can recirculate the entire water volume at least once an hour. There is no such thing as over-circulation, so it's perfectly fine to use a slightly more powerful pump than is required. In addition, extra pump power will come in handy should you decide to add on to your pond in the future. For features like waterfalls, streams, and fountains, there are additional factors to consider. The maximum water flow is at the pond surface. Pumping the water above the surface will reduce the flow. Head height is the term for that point where a pump becomes incapable of producing flow. The pump you choose needs to be powerful enough to move the water through the feature at a desired height. All Tetra pump packages include information about flow rates at various heights. Match the pump capabilities with your pond's features, and you'll have the right pump for the job. Keep this fact in mind. The width of your waterfall is determined by the volume of water flowing. Every 100 gallons of water per hour at the discharge point creates about an inch of waterfall width. In the case of this waterfall, the pump discharge is approximately 2 feet above the water's surface, and the pump's capacity is 550 gallons per hour. Watch the change in effect as you increase the water flow. So choose the pump that can deliver the flow you need for the effect you want. For hassle-free, clog-free performance, use one of the Tetra debris handling pumps. This rugged pump can handle debris up to 1/4 inch without clogging. Tetra debris handling pumps are ideal for powering external filters and waterfalls. And remember, all Tetra water garden pumps are for submersible use only and should always operate underwater.
For your water garden, you'll need a filtration system. You can choose between a submersible filtration system, where the filter is attached to the pump intake and both are underwater, or an external filtration system, where the water is pumped to a filter located at a distance from the pond. The smallest Tetra filtration fountain kit provides basic filtration and circulation for ponds under 100 gallons. It includes a 325-gallon per hour pump, a cylinder filter with a sponge to trap debris, and a fountain with 3 different spray patterns. You can step it up with the Tetra Flat Box Filtration Fountain Kit. The filter attaches to the front of the pump. Choose either a 325 or a 550-gallon pump with this kit. A large flat box filter attaches to the front of the pump. For a waterfall or a statuary fountain, you'll need to attach tubing to a barbed fitting directly to the pump, and the kit comes with enough fittings to accommodate different sizes of tubing. All Tetra submersible filtration kits come with a fountain set and a diverter that attaches to the pump outlet with 3/4 or 1-inch tubing. You can use half, 3/4, or 1-inch tubing to power statuary fountains and other water features. Want 2 water features to run from the same pump? The diverter can make it happen. The kits come with a variety of adjustable height fountain heads to create different water patterns: spray, bell, and frothy. There's a swivel fitting so you can adjust the orientation, and a valve to adjust the flow. Don't worry about power. All Tetra submersible filtration kits are made to run both a fountain spray head and a statuary fountain. Not only does the submersible filter keep your pond clean of dirt and debris, it also protects the pump and fountain heads from clogging.
The Tetra waterfall filter can go anywhere you want to add a waterfall, and it provides filtration to ponds with water volumes up to 1,000 gallons. Water is pumped from the pond into the bottom of the filter. Dirt and debris are trapped in the filter mat and the lava rock. In addition, the lava rock layer acts to reduce harmful ammonia levels in the pond. Locate the waterfall filter near the pond and conceal it with rocks and plants. You can even partially bury it to hide it from view. The Tetra waterfall filter is not only effective in keeping your pond clean, but it helps create a natural-looking waterfall for any pond.
Will your pond be home to a large number of fish? If the answer is yes, an external biofilter is the way to go. An external biofilter works by trapping dirt and debris in a series of sponges. Then beneficial bacteria, naturally colonizing on the bioballs, will convert the harmful ammonia into more benign nitrates. The filtered water then returns to the pond through gravity, so the filter should be positioned uphill from the stream, waterfall, or pond. Hide the filter behind plants and rocks.
Another option for ponds with a lot of fish is the Tetra Bioactive External Pressure Filter. And since the filter is pressurized, you can place it anywhere around the pond, even downhill from the waterfall. It's easy to conceal this filter behind rocks and plants. You can even partially bury it so it blends into the landscape. The Tetra Bioactive Pressure Filter is an easy solution for clear, healthy ponds. These filters contain bioactivator media, specially engineered by the aquaculture industry. The unique open profile of this media provides unrestricted water flow to all surfaces for improved cleaning during the backflush cycle. The process begins when the water is pumped from the pond into the filter. Pressure forces the water into the bioactivators, which trap dirt, dead algae, and debris. Then beneficial bacteria that colonize on the bioactivators convert harmful ammonia into benign nitrates. And finally, filtered water is returned to the pond. To keep things running smoothly, it's a good idea to clean the filter about once every 2 weeks. While the pump is operating, remove the backflush cap and turn the backflush valve. This reverses the water through the filter, causing a whirlpool action that dislodges the dirt and debris. This high-nutrient backflush water can be recycled to nourish the plants around the pond. Once the flush is complete, simply turn the valve back to the normal position and replace the cap. It's a great way to clean your filter without getting your hands dirty. For high performance, power this filter with a Tetra clog-free debris handling pump. And for even clearer water, be sure to use the bioactive pressure filter with an integrated UV clarifier.
Green algae can plague a water garden. One weapon in the arsenal to control algae is a UV clarifier. As the water is pumped through, the Tetra UV clarifier exposes the algae to very high levels of ultraviolet light, eliminating the problem. You can't beat a Tetra UV clarifier for continuous algae-free water.
Installing a water garden in your landscape is a home improvement project that will take some time and effort, but the rewards are worth it. Here are some tips to help your system run at peak performance. To maximize water flow, always choose the largest diameter hose your pump will handle. Wrapping all hose connections with plumber's tape is a good standard practice to safeguard against leaks. And all hose connections outside the pond should be secured with stainless steel clamps. It's part of the process to make your pond the best it can be.
Fountains. They add beauty to any water garden, both visually and by producing the soothing sounds of water in motion. But beyond the beauty, fountains perform the important function of supplying the pond with much-needed oxygen, and you can choose from a wide selection of pond statuary. Enjoying your pond doesn't have to end when the sun goes down. Place Tetra low-voltage lights underwater and beside the pond so they highlight the waterfall, fountain, and landscaping. And enjoy your water garden into the evening. With the right equipment, installing a water garden is a do-it-yourself project you can manage, and the reward is a beautiful addition to your home landscape.